Okay. Good girl. Good girl. There we go. Make sure that's straight. We're straight. As straight as we're going to be. And okay, so back to what I was saying. This this short film is going to have to really make an impact. It's really going to have to be a chandelier crasher. Now, I want the people in the podiums to be looking down at the shards that springs out of this mess, baby, because this is very much an important film for this generation. Okay? You listening? This is going to be a very, very important film for this generation, Generation Z. Z has been sleeping. Okay? Been sleepers. Sleepers on mental health. And that is due to a lot of things. That's due to the baby-beating battering of baby boomers and social media applications and an overall sense of alienation, a sense of disassociation amongst this age group. Okay? And so those are some reasons why a film like this could be very much revolutionary. So let me go here and get this thing. Let me get this thing for you. This is going to be called, first of all, here we go. This is, we've changed the title, so ignore the title, but this is Inside the Voice of Love Falling Down by author Cass Malloy and Graham Smith. Both of us have worked very, very hard in making this script. Now, she had a set vision in her mind. And all I did was I wrote it down. I just grabbed a piece of paper. I said, all right, Cass, let's sit down and let's see how we can get this thing going. Because, this is going to be very important. My other films, a lot of my other films are geared towards younger men. This is the first film that's going to be geared towards women, younger women in general. But specifically, women will be tackling themes like womanhood, sisterhood, motherhood. Okay? So, Inside the Voice of Love Falling Down. And we were going to start the opening scene of this film right here in the university, right over at the Memorial Union. Yeah, right at the Memorial Union, right down the steps. And we're going to do that. It's going to be a very beautiful scene. We're also going to put some interesting things there. Some surrealism, and some current events from last year that are still have not been really closed, right? And we're going to bring those in. We're going to bring those into 2026. Heavy hitting with the opening scene of Inside the Voice of Love Falling Down. Okay, so like I said, our first scene right here. Look here. Our first scene, a quiet courtyard. Hold on, let me get this thing so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. A quiet courtyard, empty benches, flyers fluttering against the corkboard in the wind. University campus. Now, this isn't going to be a corkboard, this is going to be poles. Because that's just, there's no corkboard over there. That would look tacky anyway, in my opinion. Now, the sky bruises gold and violet as the day drains away. Now, we were planning on, filming this in the winter. But we're not sure because winter's going away. It's going away. It's February. It's February right now. January is gone. We have 4 days left of January 2026. Bye-bye. You know, it's bye-bye. So February is going to be winter too. So, but by March, we're going to be SOL as far as winter atmosphere. So we're really going to have to hurry up with this, at least these scenes, because these scenes have to be in the winter. Ideally, I'd want right after it rains, so there's a lot of reflection. Not only from the lighting, but from the water, you know. Okay? And so here we go. This is some of my favorites. She wrote this. Hold up. People say, wow, this looks really nice. Well, just wait and listen to this beautiful opening dialogue that Cass came up with on the spot, fly, and a Venus flytrap. Let me tell you. Here, I'm going to go back over here, and we're going to trace with my little finger. Okay? I've always kept company without incident. But that's precisely the point. As a woman, I see more than they think I do. There's this quiet entitlement. A belief that love simply belongs to them. And when it's given, they don't treasure it, at least not like I do. That's the difference. Period. Period. That's the difference. Y'all get that? Y'all get that? I'm serious. That is one of the best little paragraphs of dialogue. That's how it opens. That's how it opens. Open sesame. Okay? Right up the start of the film. We are precisely the point. I see more than they. There's this quiet entitlement. That's Generation Z. Quiet entitlement. You know, love simply belongs. And when it's given, they don't treasure it. Not like I do. Okay? Fantastic. That's the difference. That's the difference. So right out the baby carriage, we can see that our main character has a supernatural awareness and an inclination to go for the things that this generation don't appreciate. Like love. Like the simplicities. It even says right here, love simply belongs to them. To them. She's putting emphasis that they don't even have to try. And that love belongs to them. Right? And when it's given, they don't beep. They don't seem to treasure it. Okay? And this shows, like I said, that she is more wise than the age that she's at. Furthering that theme that, you know, maturity and wisdom can come at any age. It doesn't, you know, you don't get older or you get younger, it doesn't matter. It's a choice. Not only within your life, but within your decisions, choices. Okay? And so I don't want to spoil all of it, but that's just our first little glimpse of the script and where things are heading. And we are so excited to finish this project. So go ahead and take your notes. Go home and process what you heard tonight. And we will continue breaking this down and making an analysis of such.